Hi there, I'm Bev with Bev's Bells, and today we're going to be giving your body a little bit of love with this post-Valentine's Day workout. We'll be doing some lunges, overhead squats, a V-set press, and eccentric rows. The description of the exercises will be down as well in the comments section below if you want any more details. I've already warmed up, including a light body weight and kettlebell workout. So feel free to do that beforehand. Of course, I definitely encourage that, so you might want to press pause. If you do feel that your knees cave in or out when you're doing your squat, and they're not tracking over the middle of your foot, I would recommend that you have some kind of a band, a cloth band, or this type of band to keep, so that when you're pressing out on your abductors that your knees will track safely over the middle of your foot. I also used this band here to warm up for my shoulders, scapular, to engage the scapular. Did some arm sweeps earlier on, and just general sort of mobility of the spine. So you can use those props if you have them on hand at home. So for the workout, with all of these exercises, we're going to do 5 reps per side, so not heavy reps. You can use obviously lightweight or heavier weight depending on the exercises, and if you need any hints or tutorial, I do have the overhead sort of tutorial on one of my other YouTube videos that you can check out. I'll have the link below in the description. We're going to be, I'll demonstrate all of the exercises for you ahead of time, just so that you know what's coming up and the proper form for them. And then once we start the actual workout, I'll just keep moving along. So for your double lunges, it's 5 per side, and I recommend that you have the kettlebell either racked or farmer carry on the arm where the leg is stationary. The leg that's moving, you're going to be moving forward lunge and backwards lunge. So not necessarily on train tracks either, right? So you want to be out a little bit on an angle. You don't have to be on like I said, train tracks. And if your balance is a little not as steady, you can take a step in the center like this, reset, and then reset again like this. Try and get the back knee, so that's alternating legs, to 90. Again, holding the kettlebell in the hand of the stationary leg. So on the other side, it's the same principle, so forwards and backwards, keeping your torso upright, glutes are tight, belly button's pulled in, and again, if you want, put a step in the middle, like that. So that's your double lunge. Your overhead squat, this is quite a technically advanced squat, so if you prefer to do a simple racked squat, knees forward first, torso upright, glutes are tight, belly button pulled in, then stay there. It's advanced because you're pressing it overhead, watching the kettlebell, sliding that other hand down the inner thigh, and going as low as the floor to touch. You're internally rotating the shoulder to lower, externally rotating the shoulder to come up, and you're watching the kettlebell at all times. And keeping that straight wrist, elbow, shoulder. Shoulders packed down. You really want to engage your scapular, your mid-traps, rhomboids. Don't want to feel any pinch in your anterior deltoid or your upper traps. You want to don't put the load on the upper traps. and glutes and core, belly button pulled in. This exercise especially, you're very prone to hurting your QL, your lower back. So only go as low as you can, safely and with control. If you want, I would recommend, if you're just starting out and you haven't done this before, give yourself a target like another kettlebell or a step or, you know, a block on an end, just so that you go not as low, but you're still working hard. The V-sit press, it's going to be left and right. So you're going to be down on the floor, bring the kettlebell nice and close to you, legs out, your feet are flexed, belly button pulled in, glutes are tight, curl it up, and then pressing overhead. Breathing out at the exertion. This is very much an upper body and core because you're not using your legs at all to press. So you might end up having to lower down in weight. Typically we'll use a 12 kilo, but if I'm feeling that my form is suffering, for example, I'm really struggling to get it up overhead, or my shoulder starts to waver, you know, I will definitely go down in weight. And the eccentric row is, eccentric means, implies that the muscle contraction is as you are lengthening the muscle, you are slowing down the motion, the movement. So in this case, you're slowing it down as you lower the bell towards the floor. So it's up in one, and then you're slowing it down to lower. And it gives you great gains in your muscle mass because you've got more time under tension with the bell. So you row up in one and lower 2, 3, maybe 4 to 5 counts. Up in 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up in 1, 1, 2, 4, 5. Pinch the shoulder blades together when you're rowing up, and then broadening up the mid back as you lower down. Really leaning on this thigh with your forearm, and this leg is out straight. You want to make sure that you're looking down at the floor about 45. You don't want to be cocking your head up, or you don't really want to be tucking your chin either in this case. Making sure that this leg, the knee, is over the ankle, and then you don't have to have a short stance. You can have like quite a wide stance and maybe legs out a little bit in distance as well to give you more of a wider platform, and your back is nice and straight. Imagine thinking of your tailbone pressing to the opposite wall, up and lower. 3, 4, 5. So those are the 4 exercises we'll be doing today. Like I said, once we start into the workout, I'm going to keep up a more regular pace. But at any time, if you need a break, just press pause and make sure you're hydrated. Have a towel handy, and make sure if you do have a selection of hand weights or kettlebells that you have enough selection so that you can adjust as we go if you feel that you need to lower in your weight. So I'm going to start off with the lunges, making sure that your area is nice and clear of obstacles so that you're not stepping into you know, other kettlebells or hand weights. So give yourself enough room in the front, in the back. I'm going to start with holding it in my right hand, and I'm going to be lunging with forwards and backwards with my left leg. So it's 5 on each side, and try and get, like I said, that back knee to 90. You don't have to go like this. You can take a step in the middle, keeping your torso upright, and that's 5. Switching hands, switching legs. Nice. So glutes are tight, core's pulled in. And 1, 2, 3. Nice wide step back. 4. And 5. So that stationary leg, that glute, you will feel it working hard to keep you stationary. All right, so overhead squat. Again, give yourself a target if you'd like, or just go as low as you can comfortably without using your lower back. Core's engaged, glutes are tight. So I'm gonna press it up and do 5 on this side. Internally rotating to lower, externally rotating to come up, breathing into lower, breathing out to come up. That's 3. 2 more. Watching the bell at all times. Last one on this side. All right. And same thing on the other side. Breathing in. That's 3. Watching the bell. 4. Nice straight column from wrist to elbow, shoulder. That's 5. V-sit. All right. So we shall see how I do with the 12. I have my 10 handy here just in case I feel like I'm struggling and my form is suffering. Then I'll go down in weight. So start with my right. I'm going to curl it up and then press. 5, 4, everything is tight. 3, feet are flexed. 2, breathing out at the top. 1, making sure your belly button is pulled in, glutes are tight. You want to protect that lower back. Curl. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You may notice my other fist was clenched, and it's just a mechanism so that it sort of tells your body to prime for the work, and it tenses the body more, and you'll just be more successful in the effort. So now we're doing the eccentric row. So I'm going to do it with the bent knee and leaning on one leg with on the thigh. You can also do it just like this, where you're in a hinge with knees bent and rowing like this. But I prefer to be leaning on my thigh. And you're ready? You're going to go up in 1, up, and then lower, 2, 3, 4, and up, lower, 2, 3, 4, and up, lower, 2, 3, 4, and up, lower, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up and lower, 2, 3, 4. Imagine squeezing the thighs together. That'll give you more stability in your base. All right, other side, 5 on this side. So ready, up and lower, 2, 3, 4, and up, lower, 2, 3, 4, up, lower, 2, 3, 4, up, lower, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up and lower, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Good. So that's round 1. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you have a towel handy as well to towel off. And then we'll go again from the top. And if you found that your first round you were completing the 5 reps on each side very easily and there wasn't enough challenge, well, I encourage you to increase the weight for sure if you found it too easy. And so now we're going to do our double lunges. I've got the bell in my right hand and I'm going to be lunging with my left leg. So forwards and back. That's 1. Back knee to 90. 2, torso is upright. 3, glutes are tight. Core's pulled in. That's 4. Last 1. And 5. Again, you can also rack this if you feel that you're stable enough. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out. And 1. And 2. My left glute is working. And 3. And 4. And so is the left quad. Last 1. 5. Good. Place your bell down carefully, using your legs, core. Pick up the other bell safely. Don't slump over and use your back. All right, overhead squat. And getting ready to lower. Breathing in, breathing out. That's 1. That's 2. Knees forward first on the squat. That's 3. Watching the bell overhead. Lowering. That's 4. Last 1. Breathing in. Breathing out. All right. Core is nice and tight. Glutes are tight. Press the bell overhead. And squatting and lowering. 1. Breathing out at the top. Lower. Tap the floor. 2. Lower. Tap. And 3. 2 more. Watching the bell. 4. And last 1. 5. Placing the bell down carefully. Doing our V-sit. Feet are flexed. If your hamstrings are too tight, just bend your knees and keep the feet flexed. Curling up. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. All right. It's challenging. And 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Definitely core and upper body. All right. Now we're doing our row. So I will do it more facing the camera just to give you a bit of a different angle. Back leg is straight. Nice long stance. Imagine squeezing the thighs together like this and knee over ankle. Up in 1 and down in 4. 1, lower. 2, 3, 4. 2, lower. 2, 3, 4. 3, lower. 2, 3, 4. 4, lower. 2, 3, 4. Last 1 and lower. 2, 3, 4. Good. Switching sides. Get yourself set up properly. You don't have to be on a tightrope, so this back leg can be out a bit on an angle. And ready, and up, and lower. 2, 3, 4. 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 Last 1, up, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Good, excellent. All right, so that's round 2. Now we'll take a quick break, hydrate, towel off if need to, and go at it again. Lunges, First, 5 per side. Got my handy 14 in my right hand. Left leg is lunging, and forwards and back. That's 1. And 2. Glutes are tight. Torso is upright. 3. 4. Belly button pulled in. 5. Switching sides. Ready. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out. And 1. Belly button pulled in. 2. Glutes are tight. 3. And 4. And 5. All right, place the bell down carefully, using your legs and your glutes. Picking up the kettlebell, my other weight. I'm going to do my overhead squats. So I'll clean it up, press, and we're lowering. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to come up and lower. Watching the bell at all times. That's 2. And lower. Belly button pulled in. 3. And lower. That's 4. Last one. Breathing out at the top. Good. Clean it up. Press and lowering. Internally rotating the shoulder to lower. Externally rotating it to come up. Lower. And that's 2. Lowering down with control. That's 3. Watching the bell. That's 4. Glutes are tight. Belly button pulled in. Last one. Excellent. Placing the bell down carefully. This might be my last run with the 12. I'm starting to feel it. If I feel my form is off, rather go down in weight. All right, feet are primed. Ready, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, glutes are tight, belly button's pulled in, okay? Make sure that you secure that, basically that corset here, so that the lower back does not pay the price. 5 on the other side, curl it up and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Eccentric row. So, getting up, turning around. I'm going to row with my left. Right leg is up front. Proper alignment with the knee over the ankle. And rowing up in 1 and down, 2, 3, 4. Up in 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up in 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up in 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, and down, 2, 3, 4. Make sure those glutes are tight. Imagine squeezing those thighs together just to give yourself a nice stable platform. All right, ready? And up in 1, down, 2, 3, 4. And up in 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up in 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up in 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up and lower, 2, 3, 4. Good. Excellent. Even though this is not explosive in nature, there's no swings or clean snatches, high pulls, nothing ballistic. I'm still working up a sweat. My heart rate is definitely increased, but I'm still able to carry on a conversation. So I'm definitely not anaerobic. So you can work obviously as hard or as easy as you'd like. Challenge yourself depending on where you're at today. All right, round 4. Do the lunges. Remember, prepare, shoulders away from the ear, chest out, glutes are tight, belly button pulled in. Picking up the bell carefully, and I'm just going to give myself some space, make sure your area is clear, and lunge. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last one on this side. Switching sides. Everything reset. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out, glutes tight, core pulled in, and lunging forward. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last one. And 5. Placing the bell down carefully. Use your legs and your glutes. Pick up the other one carefully. Can't say this enough times, especially as you begin to fatigue. You really need to watch when you place the kettlebell down and when you pick it up, that you're using your legs and your glutes and not your lower back. Okay, overhead squat. Press and lowering down. Internally rotating. Externally rotating. Come up and lowering. And that's 2. Glutes are tight. Lower. Core's pulled in. That's 3. Lower. Breathing out at the top. That's 4. Last one. Knees are coming forward first. And pressing up. Watching the bell at all times. And lower. And lower. That's 2. And lower. And lower. That's 4. Last one. Excellent job. V-sit press. All right. Feet are primed, flexed, glutes are tight, your core sits nice and tight, belly button pulled in, and let's muscle it up. And 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Place it down, curl it up with the other side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And carefully place it down. Good. Now for our row. All right, I'm going to put my right leg back, left leg forward. Nice big back step here. And leaning on my thigh. Ready? Up in 1, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 2, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 3, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 4, lower, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up, lower, 2, 3, 4. Switching sides. Remember, you don't have to be on a train tracks here. You can have your leg out to the side. Imagine squeezing those thighs together. Lean on that thigh. Ready? Up in 1, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 2, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 3, lower, 2, 3, 4. Up in 4, lower, 2, 3, 4. Last one, up, lower, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And that is round 4. We'll do one more, and then if you'd like to continue on, You can just rewind and start from the beginning of the video again, or keep going on your own. Remember, hydrate, towel off, catch your breath a little bit, and we'll start from the top again with our lunges. And if you have a lot left in the tank and you really want to push it, you can go last round heavier than your other rounds. Give yourself a bit of a challenge. All right, ready? Lunging with the left leg. And 1, and 2, and 3. That right thigh is working, and glute. And 4, and last one. Good job. Switching sides, lunging with the right leg, and forwards, and 2, and 3. Left glute is working, and 4. Keep your torso upright, and last one. Good job. Place that bell down carefully. Pick up the other one. Overhead squat. So, clean. And watching the bell overhead. Glutes are tight, core is pulled in. Lower. Breathing out to come up. That's 1. Lower. That's 2. Lower. That's 3. Lower. That's 4. Last one. Lower. And 5. Switching sides. Ready? And internally rotate the shoulder to lower, externally coming up in 1. Breathing in, breathing out. Glutes are tight. In, core's pull in, out. In, out. One more. In and out. Excellent job. Place the bell down carefully. Get into your V-sit position. Feet are nice and primed for work by flexing them. Free hand, perhaps in a fist. Curling up. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Place it down carefully. Curling it up with the other arm. And 5 on this side. And 5. Nice straight column. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you want a nice straight column from the wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Good job. And now, our rows. Excellent. So, set yourself up. Regroup here. Nice wide stance. Ready? Up in 1. Lower. 2, 3, 4. 2. Lower. 2, 3, 4. 3. Lower. 2, 3, 4. 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. 5. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Switching sides. Making sure that when you're rowing at the top, imagine pinching those shoulder blades together to engage the scapular to avoid using your upper traps. Use your scapular and your mid traps. Ready? Up in 1. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Up. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Up. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Up. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Up. Lower. 2, 3, and 4. And you are done. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining me today in this give your body some love post Valentine's Day workout. Hopefully you feel the benefits of building your muscle size, strength, endurance, speed as well. In this workout, we've basically done a push, which is the press, a pull, which is the row. We've done a squat, and we've done a lunge. So we've worked everything from our toes and ankles all the way up to overhead. So the more that you work things like that with big muscle groups for lunges and squats and pressing a bell overhead where your body is forced to pump the blood up overhead, your cardio is going to go up, circulation is going to improve, and you're going to be working all the muscles of your body. So hopefully you benefited from this workout. Again, I'm Bev, Bev's Bells, and thank you, and we'll see you again hopefully soon. Bye for now.